of round one is behind us. Welcome back. You got Golden Boy and Monster D-Face on the call here as we get ready for this one. You had Sam and Rux take game number one if you're just joining us, but in first place is going to be the Ghost Boys. You have Aiden and Kayun. They're going to be in first place through eliminations.
Yes, and that emphasizes eliminations because Sam, although they take first win, they were actually third overall. So elim's playing a huge part. And for Ghost Aiden to pick up 10 and lead the Wolf Pack here.
That's a name that as a grown adult, I have to say out loud. But they are two players coming in from the qualifiers. And I also just want to touch on how awesome it is to see the qualifiers really show up here. And just as I say that, though, the TSM guys are going to take after Badger and your boy Boo. Let's see, though, because Badger actually got pelted a little bit, and Boo's going to be low on the HP side, or I should say on the shield side. Force them to move outside. You hear the dynamite starting to go off there, Monster.
Yeah, and Badger made a big mistake. They had the high ground advantage, and then they gave it up. And now it's Myth and Case making a big push here. They're going to trade out here. Case is going to get that first one. It looks like Badger and your boy Boo Boo is gone from this one with some opening frags right there. This is exactly what they need to get those points on the map.
Well, we're going to go over to Hamlin's and reverse 2K for the time being. We're going to be in the action against Razru and Lothar. There's also some third party going on above. That's going to be Morgasi and Lamar looking to put the pressure on to TSM's Hamlin's and reverse 2K. Hamlin's, though, calls that one out. And
oh, man.
Yeah,
I really wish Morg wasn't there. This would have been a fantastic battle to go head-to-head. Hamlin's in reverse versus
third parties.
Yeah, man. And Lothar, this would have been EU and a clash right here. But, you know, that good old... You see a little taste of opportunity and you can't resist. So Morg is going to be the reason this battle's not going to go on.
I can't blame him. Lucky. And they're not going to get hit for a lot of damage inside of the storm, right? It's still early in the circle, so because of that, they'll be okay. They just need to make sure that they have some good items in their kit when they get out of the storm and eventually.
We talk about we want to see these good 2v2s. We got another one here. It's Foamer and Sofa going against Hamlin's in reverse here. These guys are looking for the aggro plays. Hamlin's going to get chipped down by another player. There are too many eyes watching these battles here.
There's so much activity just north of Shifty.
See, and this is why they're desperately looking for the elim right now. They want to get some HP up.
Harmful and Tricky took out Aiden. You just see it there in the action feed. And Flexen just drops Vinny. Kayun's going to be gone. That's going to come from Zayt.
Where does Zayt catch Kayun out of nowhere on a rotation? So he actually jumps into the battle of Aiden and Kayun going against Harmful over at Tilted Tower. So Zayt is just going to come in, kind of clean things up. He's going to snag himself one right there.
Some points.
Oh, yeah. And we talk about too many eyes coming in on battles. That was like the perfect opportunity. He was just coming out of Loot Lake from the storm, walked straight into the center, tilted. He's going to find someone. So those green arrows you see there, that's actually Ziff, who saved this, who was just saved in the storm. Foamer knows to get victories. High ground's important, regardless of what.
69 players left in our fourth circle. Now you have Wallace and Get Lost K getting pressured on by Roby and Ads, and they're just forcing them back. You start to see just more fire coming around, and that's going to come from Zazma there. What was that?
EU boys just putting on work right here. Roby and Ads at 4 eliminations. That's a lot of elims for a competitive setting here. It's Cowboy jumping over here now. Take a look at him. He's got all kinds of opportunities to beam players down all around him. Unfortunately, no look at the map here, so I'm not too sure where he's sitting on this rotation. Oh, yeah, it's all closing in now. Everyone's coming nice and tight.
Push forward. You have Triggy, who was in that battle with alongside Harmful that took out Aiden.
Is it booming over here? I see everything blowing up. What's going on? And now it's going down. It is going down here. So builds are getting destroyed here. It's quad launchers coming in. Tendons gets wrecked by the quad. Talking about it. And Rich Homie Quinn loses his teammate, but he doesn't care because he is putting players down here. Cannot build.
Wow, yeah, he had to be just peppered big time there. Had to back away. He was using that hole that he had created on the floor to try and give him a bit of an angle there with that quad, but Harmful, he's going to go out of this. They do have 5 eliminations to their team, though, so that's going to be 50 points for these two players. Not bad. And another boombox, and the boombox from
right on him. They know exactly what he's at. There is no breaks or breathers. You cannot get a heal off here. And, you know, honestly, losing his teammate might have been the best thing because he gets a rift to go. go. JLMOC and Tempo are now, again, fighting themselves from the furthest part of the storm. Tricky Swords and Harmful still here. It's Triggy with 5 elims. He lost his teammate early on by Tilted. And there it is, Rift to go.
Yeah, Smart just using that Rift to go to get out of there, though. Gunfly is going to take out Peaks. You have more eliminations lighting up the action feed as all these players are going to be around this circle. And look at the bodies just dropping like flies. Bizzle and Demo, though, they managed to stay alive. That's going to be their first elimination. Now Funk Bomb alongside with Clips. They have 2 elims to their name here.
Still alive, fully healthy as well. Tons of shield. So is Kaysen. Kaysen's actually squished in between the Optic boys. He's lost Myth in the chaos here.
Oh, man, and the Dynamite just destroys all the structures that are going to be around there. Tweefo's going to get an elimination for his troubles. Look at the boomboxes down low. You can't get anything. Flexen tried to use that launch pad, but he got nothing out of it because the boombox, well, the boombox destroys everything. That's just a fact. That's just the world we live in.
Exactly the power of the boombox. We knew it was going to be incredible. These guys can't even save themselves from their own builds. Everything's just getting wrecked.
And remember,
here.
I mentioned the ice earlier, right? Elevate, he's going to see that one firsthand as he gets caught. He slides. He does not have control. And Foamer should be able to follow that one up to wipe him off of the mat. Now we're down to 40 players remaining in the 6th circle. Oh boy.
CK, unfortunately, 0 eliminations. He's just trying to get anyone on a rotation, making it hard for people to bring on by. He's giving out no freebies here. He wants elims, he needs loot, he's got to get heals.
And also, you just saw it on Reverse 2K's screen. Rux is still alive in this. That is Rux and Psalm. They were the winners of Game 1. If they can get another top placement here, and you saw them at the corner of your eye, you saw them. If they're able to do so, they will put themselves in a great spot, given that Aiden's going to be out of the competition for round number 2. More bodies are going to start to drop those. The rotations are going to happen, and Reverse has no resources to work with. As we jump over now to JDW and Ronan from Hero, they have 7 eliminations. They are looking quite nice in round number 2 here, Monster.
These are the hardest rotations to make. They are fighting uphill battle right now. You see the pickaxe is just trying to break his way through, but he has no one is safe here. Trap comes down. He wins that engagement. Snood takes out Roby. Gomro takes out Heroines. Adds on Tweefo.
Psalm's out of that one, too.
Here.
Psalm is going to be out, so that was your Game 1 winner. I don't know if Rux is still going to be alive, but so far this has been Hero's game. JDW and Ronan, this squad's been putting in the work, and so far, so good for them.
I love this early rotation here.
No.
He does not have the HP. He's got to get ahead of the storm. Now he's leading the pack here. Watch the counter pressure. He's going for that absolute high ground right now. DMO and Bizzle. He's probably going to contest for this right here. There's only a couple of Ghost Boys left right now. It is coming down to the wire. Demo left by himself, but he can make this work. It's Funk Bomb. Gets 2 more on Reverse. RPG, 1 shot for 2.
That's 7 eliminations for Funk Bomb and Clips. Not bad at all. They're forcing these players with that rocket. He needs to get the reload off. It's a slower reload time, but it does a lot. He's going to drop Snood in front of him. Snood is going to be able to protect himself, build a 1-by-1, and he has to get out of there, though, eventually, because that storm's going to continue to push on forward. We have 9 players remaining, Monster.
And that's it. That elim right there was worth so much because that's more points on the board for placement. Funk Bomb just gets wrecked right there by a shotgun shot.
Monty's going to be right in front of Demo. Demo, he's able to stay alive, build around it, but he won't be able to stay alive much longer as Monty gets the elimination. Funk Bomb, though, they have 8 elims. That's 80 points. A W here will put them way above everyone else. A big game for this duo.
Cannot choke those shots in those 1v1s like that. And now it's Gomer who's got the most HP here. Monty popping off the med kit. And this is a lucky med kit. You don't get 10 seconds all the time. Actually, he doesn't. He has to cancel it for a fight.
Monty has no resources, but he does have a grapple, but the grapple won't help him when he gets rocketed by Funk Bomb. Oh no, and Rux drops down low. He tried to go for the waterfall play, but he wasn't able to do so. Now it's going to be a 1v1. You have Funk Bomb here outside of the storm. Needs to be careful. Player's going to be around him. That's going to be Snood, actually right below him, but Snood needs to get out of there, get back into the circle, and Funk Bomb with the RPG gets the victory. Royale.
What an amazing performance.
Talk me through some of these names as they scroll through your screen. Yeah, one's name I'm looking at right now, Gotaga and Mikolo from France, representing Vitality at the very bottom of the list there. Of course, Kaysen and Myth on the list right after, his teammate Cowboy immediately following. 3 names in particular I'm excited to see if they can pop off in games 3 through 6.
You got JMOC and Tempo here at 23. You're trying to make a move. Baldy and Gunfly, as I said, watch out for those. They're on the move. 19 spots last round. And then as we're going through here, Legit and Jaeyoung taking a move.
And here's where it gets interesting. We mentioned it. Harmful and Triggy Soars, the controller players with the fan base live behind them. Bizzle and Demo, Snood and Thwifo, Aiden and Kayun. Ghost Gaming is everywhere on this leaderboards. Multiple placements in the top 10, but in first place, you are going to have Clips and Funkpop. But look at that in third. Monty.
But
Well, yeah, let's talk about